Don't overcomplicate your trading. Hey guys and gals, my name is Jason Bach, and I'm the founder of Jason Bach. Easy is good if it works, and it has for me. I'm taking my freedom, putting it on the shelf, putting it on my chain, putting it around my neck. I'm taking my freedom, putting it in my car. I do the wall, will take the car.
What's going on, everyone? Peace and love. Peace and love. I'm so excited to have you all on this call tonight, you guys. I got a lot of stuff I'm going to be sharing. Listen to the tunes for about 1 minute, you guys. We're going to be getting this party started. All right, guys. We're going to be getting this party started in 30 seconds. All right, you guys. Peace and love, you guys. I am so excited to be giving this call today. My name is Isis Love. For anybody that's new, I am your mentor here with iMarkets Live, with Trade Nation, the Generation 12 family. And I'm super excited, you guys. We do this call every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, not unless otherwise posted due to any traveling. And we really just come on here, you guys, and this call is about mindset. It's about preparing your mind, body, and soul for what we will call Monday, right? For the beginning of the week. It's for us to get our mind together and make sure that our goals are clear. So when we start, our week off, our mind is clear, we're at peace, and we know our direction, you guys. So we're gonna talk about today's self-love and self-esteem, because I think it's so very, very important, because the way you love yourself and the way your self-esteem is, it affects everything that you do, everything in life, whether it's trading, relating with people, building a business. Self-esteem plays a big part. So we're going to cover that. In the last 30 minutes, we'll go over a little bit of building this business, because some of you guys are interested in building the business and some of you are not, and that's okay, because we know it's optional. But we definitely want to give the people at the end of the call a chance to learn how to do that. So let's go ahead and dive in it, you guys. So make sure you have your pen and your paper, because what I'm going to share with you guys is just ways that you can practice self-love. And what is self-love to you? Because self-love may be different. You may have different practices, or maybe different for you. But one thing is for sure is, if you're not pouring into your cup, if you're not loving yourself first, and putting other people before you, you're going to get drained. You're going to get drained, and then you're going to play the blame game. Well, I do all of this for all of these people, and nobody does anything for me. Where at the end of the day, it's up to you to do for you, right? So we don't really realize it. I don't know if we do or not, you guys, but and it may seem cliche, and you hear it so much, but it's because it's really true. And a lot of the successful people, they repeat it so much because it's true. This is 90% in your mind. In your mind. That's all it really is. Trading is not really that difficult. It's simple, but we overcomplicate it, sometimes we're not sure, or maybe we're still a little fearful, or we still think it's a confusing thing. But a lot of times it's the greed, it's the not having a training plan, it's certain things. So that's why I say it's mental. Even when it comes to some of us that are building a business, we get upset when somebody say they're gonna sign up, then they don't. Then we want to give up, and then we want to quit. We forget our goals. We forget why we started this. So having a tough mental is so very important. So one of the things, and it's gonna be a list of things, but the first thing is, starting your day off by telling yourself something really positive, because we did a class maybe 2 Sundays ago about, your first 7 years of your life is the most important, because your parents and your environment and your teachers play a big role on your mindset. And so I'm going to mute some lines here really quick. So with that being said, family, hold on. Somebody is still not muted. Okay, that's my bro. Okay, cool. So we've been, some of us been used to, our parents and people, telling us, maybe ugly names, like you're ugly, or you got a big head, or you're worthless, just certain things. Some of us, I was picked on, unbelievable. I was picked on like all through elementary school. It wasn't until I got to middle school where people start picking on me. So all of that stuff carries on into your adult life, all of that programming. So some of us have more programming, more quote unquote positive talk that we need to do than others. And the only way to start doing it is doing it. So, I challenge you, when you wake up in the morning, I always tell you guys, it's so very important what you do in the morning. When you wake up in the morning, when you go to the bathroom, because 9 times out of 10, we all go to the bathroom when we wake up, just stop by that beautiful mirror. Look back at that beautiful face of yours and tell it something positive. Tell it, you're so beautiful. Today you're going to, make XYZ in your trading. Today you're going to manifest your 2 and 3. Today you're going to connect with your mother or your partner, whatever it is. Like, just tell yourself something really, really positive. So anything, like I said, how lovely you look today, how you're going to handle situations, anything that makes you smile. That's a good practice of self-love, because it takes time, you guys. It takes time, because we've been taught that if we love ourselves first, that we're selfish. We've been taught that it's selfish, that you got to do for people first before you do to yourself. And that's not the right way to do it. Like I said, if you're not filled up, if your cup is not filled, you're going to deplete yourself. So for the second one, you guys, is fill your body with food and drinks that nourish you. So we literally, each little small thing you do, you may not notice it, but it affects your performance. So what you put in your body, what you eat, what you drink, all of that affects your performance, your everyday performance, with or without the trading, like just in life general. So really start to think, like, and ask yourself, and I'm not going to tell you what's right and what's wrong to eat, because I fully believe in whatever works for you, but ask yourself right now, what you're putting in your body, is it affecting you in any way? Do you have any health problems right now, maybe caused to some of the things that you may be eating? I don't know. Just reevaluate your life and just pay attention to the fuel that you're putting in your body, and just see how it makes you feel. Like, are you smoking cigarettes every day? Are you drinking every day? You feeling, nauseous? Your liver, your kidney might be going through some things. So just be mindful of that. You're all grown up, but at the same essence, We still have to be mindful of that. Um, so the third one is to um, move your body. You guys, move your body and love yourself in the body that you have. Um, Literally, all of these things play on your mental health. So some of these things you might be like, but literally, it plays on your mental health. So whatever body you're in, whatever skin, whatever, love you for you. You was born that way, love you for you. Now, granted, there are things that we could change. For example, if we want to gain some more weight, we want to lose some more weight, we want, a six-pack abs or whatever it is we want with our body, we also have the ability to set a goal and put it how we want to, but be comfortable in your own skin regardless. All right. So don't believe everything you think, in the essence, because we have that that inner critic inside of our head, trying to keep us small and safe. But the downside is that it always stops us from living our life fully. That little voice in our head, that the little voice that probably told some of you, nah, don't sign up with that, don't do that, nah, don't do that, right? And imagine if you would have listened to that voice, you would have missed out on an opportunity to be able to learn this skill set, you guys. So just because we hear, there's a difference between the inner critic and our intuition. When it's your intuition, you're feeling it in that gut. Like you're literally feeling that gut feeling versus it being like a fearful type of worry, doubt feeling. Like I maybe some of you guys have felt that before. You have felt, pay attention next time. Pay attention next time when you're worried and doubtful versus when your intuition is spot on. Like, girl, do not turn left. Do not, when you turn left, the cops is gonna get you. Your tags is expired. That's what I'm talking. Like, feel it in your gut type of thing, right? So you really, really want to pay attention to that. And that comes from meditating. That comes from silencing the mind enough where you're able to interpret the critic and I like to say, the spirit or the God self. God speaks to you within. Your body is your temple. Close your eyes, the temple within you. All right. Now this next one is so very, 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 very important. And you don't even realize it, but if you don't got this one together, your environment, surround yourself with people who love and encourage you. Let them remind you how amazing you are. That is so very important. Because if you are surrounded around people, whether it be your spouse, your children, your mother, your uncle, your cousin, your friends, and they are nasty and negative, how is that encouraging you? Right? That environment is going to affect the way you trade, is going to affect the way you magnetize people to your business. Because if you're not getting the support at home and it's stressful and you're stressed out, then that's going to echo out when you're trying to speak with people. You're going to probably bring those type of people into you because you're giving off that type of energy. Or you're not going to be focused because you're thinking about what your spouse is doing, or you're thinking about how the people at work treat you. But when you love yourself, when you truly love yourself, and I'll share a little something with you guys really quick, and why I say this is so important and I live by it, because I literally seen the transformation in my life. About 6, maybe 7 years ago, when I used to live in Germany, I was in a lot of different, literally, I was in 3 different relationships. And in the relationships, because I didn't fully love myself, I let certain things go on. I let certain people, talk to me certain type of ways and certain things like that because I didn't love myself. Now, when you love yourself fully, I don't care who it is. You're not about to let somebody talk to you any kind of way, right? Treat you any kind of way, tell you any kind of thing, because when you love yourself, you wouldn't stay there to take that. And so, granted, it takes time. I didn't even notice it. My mind was so much in that environment, so much in worry and stress, that my vision was focused on that. I couldn't see outside of what was going on because I was in that slump. I was in that negative vortex, if that makes sense. It wasn't literally, I can't even, it was supernatural, to be honest, in words, how things changed up. I'll just keep it like that. It was supernatural how a light switch flicked on, and I literally started to change slowly by slowly. And some of these things that I'm saying to you is what I practiced to get to where I am today. So definitely take a survey. And it hurts sometimes, especially when your own spouse or your own children are verbally abusing you, mentally abusing you. Sometimes you feel stuck. You don't know what to do, right? But trust and believe, when you let go and let God, meaning when you let go of worrying and let God guide you, everything falls into place. You may not know the answers then, but if you stay in that current situation, it's going to affect your trades. Is going to affect how people come into your business, okay? So I had to really press upon that one. So really ask yourself, and if you don't have anybody in your environment that inspires you, then you have to go out and get them. What I do is, I challenge myself 2 to 3 times a month to get on Eventbrite, go to Facebook events or whoever, and go to places where I'm going to meet quality-minded people. And we'll talk about that when we talk about building this business. Quality mind people, meaning people that are already in places where I want to go. People whose mindset is not nasty and negative. When I'm around them, they inspire me. When I'm around them, they expand me. When I'm around them, I grow. So if you're not around people like that, you have to switch up your social circle so that you can start to manifest what you really want to be and bring people into your circle, you guys, okay? So the next one, and it's about 30 of them, and I'm just going to lightly go over them, but I want you guys to really listen and just write this down, because I'm telling you, it plays a lot on your results now. So stop the comparison, right? There is no one on this planet like you. So you cannot compare yourself to anybody else. The only person you should compare yourself with is you. That's the only person you should compare yourself with is you, right? Granted, you can use other people as motivation and inspiration. For example, some people can come in here and get trading really, really fast. Some people can get in here and grow their business really, really fast. So there's a difference between, oh man, dang, Key Love, she just keeps signing everybody up. I've been in this business so long and I still didn't do it. That's comparing and being judgmental to yourself versus, you know what? Key, she inspires me. I see how she's able to sign people up every day. She's very consistent. She's getting on YouTube. She's traveling. I can see how Key is doing this. And that's very inspiring. So that's different, because there's a lot of positive talk versus a lot of, negative talk to yourself. So just think about that. Like, never compare yourself to anybody. Never. You can be inspired, but don't compare yourself, okay? So this next one kind of follows up with the fifth one. End all toxic relationships. Seriously. I repeat, matter of fact, I feel like a lot of people need to hear this. Y'all go ahead and reach out in the G12 group and tell them they need to be on this call. You guys, this one is the most hardest. It goes back with kind of surrounding yourself with people you love. If you have toxic relationships, what do I mean by toxic? Let me tell you. What I mean by toxic, I mean they're verbally abused. They're sucking your energy. You're always fighting with them. You're always fighting with them. They make you feel bad. They don't make you feel safe. Maybe you're being abused physically. Maybe you're being abused mentally, right? You have to be able, somebody's blackmailing you, right? You got to really decide, how important is this relationship to you? That's what I had to decide, and that's what I learned. I was like, okay, how important is this relationship to me? Am I going to continue to be a punching bag because of somebody else's problems? I had to really ask myself this, you guys, because toxic relationships are dangerous. It's like a parasite or a mosquito that sucks off of your energy. Literally, you guys, literally. And for all my people that, people of faith and people who believe in beyond the physical, we know that there's certain energies and entities and jinns and demons and all kind of different things, whatever names you want to put on it. We know that these type of things exist, and they feed off of negativity. And so what happens sometimes is when you're in a negative spot, and you with, let's just say, a relationship with somebody that's negative, you guys will feed off of each other's problems. What they say, misery loves company. So you'll just feed off of each other. It literally is like a parasite. So if you are in any type of toxic relationship, anyone who makes you feel anything less than amazing doesn't deserve a part of your life. I don't care if it's your wife, your husband, your daughter, your sister. You got to really think about that. You with somebody and they're making you feel bad. They're abusing you. Why would you want to stay in that? So these are the keys to self-love, right? Because when you love yourself, you're not going to let somebody treat you like that. So that's why it's so important, because a toxic relationship will show up in your trading. You're not going to be focused on trading because your home life is not together. When it's time for you to build a business, you're in victim mode always. So you want to point and blame the finger. Well, you didn't help me do this. Well, you didn't place nobody here. You didn't give me any trade alerts. You start to point the blame at everybody like people owes you. Right? It's because of you. You didn't do this for me. You didn't do this for me. Because sometimes we're in that toxic relationship, we just giving, that we start to point our fingers outways and blame other people instead of taking responsibility of our own lives and our things. So that's what I was doing. When I was in that toxic relationship, I was just like in a down spiral. I was depressed. I was going to go see a psychologist. Like, I'm really just opening up with y'all today because I want y'all to be able to see the transformation, right? The transformation. Like, I was drinking, I was partying because I was in a slump. And I just kept continuing to be it. Everyone around me that was doing the same thing. So we all was just sucking off each other like vampires. And in essence, vampires is real. They might not be coming by sucking on your neck, sucking your blood. No. But they coming through and sucking your energy, your life force, your chi, right? So end all toxic relationships right now. You got to. If you want to be chairman, whoever, P1000, whoever, a master trader making XYZ money every, whatever, and you got a toxic relationship, I hate to tell you this, but it's not going to be very far. And I'm a type of person, I like to keep it real. I'm not really a butterfly, sugarcoat type of person. I like to bring the dark to light because we have to face these dark things, So definitely think about that one. I was very passionate about that one because so many people I see that come to me that have issues going on with their trading, with their building, with building a brand, but they also have a lot of personal stuff that's going on that's affecting them. Okay, so celebrate your wins no matter how small they are. This is so very important. We get upset because somebody doesn't sign up, but then we'll turn around and do good on the trade. Celebrate that trade win. Celebrate it. You did a live video for the first time. Who cares if nobody joined the live? Celebrate it. You did a Taco Tuesday and nobody but your grandma showed up. Celebrate it. We have to celebrate the small wins. We don't even stop and do that. So a good practice is what you could do is at the end of the night, if you don't writing it down, of course, is great because you're compiling data where you can go back, or just lay back and just think about all the small things you did, right? Pace yourself on the back and pat yourself on the back and be proud. You did your first event. You placed your first trade. You watched IML TV for the first time. Don't get frustrated because if you don't know how to, trade right then and there. Congratulate yourself because think about it. Some of you guys right now know so much more than what you did before you started, and that has to be acknowledged. So what? You got one person signed up. That needs to be acknowledged. You're pissed off because you don't got P150, but how about celebrating the one that you have? See, we can never get no more if we're ungrateful for what we already have. When you're grateful for what you have, so much more comes, right? So think about that, right? Celebrate your wins, family, right? You deserve that. The next one, step outside of your comfort zone and try something new. Ooh, wee! That's what's holding a lot of you back in a lot of different things. And even with me, there's things that I stay comfortable with. We all do, right? But when you stay comfortable, you settle. And when you settle for less. You settle for just what you got in front of you. But if you want to be this master trader, you signed up because you want to be financially free. You signed up because you wanted to maybe get $5,000 residual, 1,000 residuals, but you won't step outside of your comfort zone and do Zoom calls? Or you won't step out of your comfort zone and go talk to new people? How do you want to build a team if you can't talk to people? How do you want to be a master trader if you don't know how to ask for help when you don't understand things? So it's an incredible feeling when we get to realize that we have achieved something that we didn't know we can think or do before. So challenge yourself. Do something you ain't never did before. And you're going to be surprised that when you do it, it's going to feel good. So step outside your, I challenge you to do something that you normally wouldn't do. Like for me, I am an introvert extrovert. You may think I'm an expert. I'm just out there with people, and I can be, but I love to be by myself. I love to be just to myself in my bubble, at my home office, on the internet, connecting with people. But I also know that it's good for me to get out more and connect with people. So I got to get out and by me getting outside of my comfort zone, that's why I had to challenge myself 2 to 3 times out of the month to go meet other like-minded individuals. So that's me getting outside of my comfort zone. I'm probably going to also get a outside office outside of my house so I can get out of my comfort zone and just being in my house. So we all have something that we need to do that, and even get outside your comfort zone with the people you hang around with. Like you should be around people that make you feel uncomfortable. Like I have another mentor with something else that I'm doing that's like a crazy multimillionaire, and every time when I'm around them, I feel uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, wow, like these people, the way they talk is different. Their conversations is different. The way they think, smell, and eat is literally different. Like it's different when you up there. And so it makes me feel uncomfortable because I'm like, well, damn, I'm pulling up in my little car, and I'm seeing like these sport cars and stuff, like, but it pushes me. Because if I was comfortable, I would have nothing to go for. But rolling up at their house, I'm like, I'm about to roll back up at this house like this, baby. I'm about to come correct. They push me. So get uncomfortable to live comfortable, right? So embrace and love the things that make you different. I'm different, right? And I know I'm different. Half of the time I don't even think I'm from this planet, right? But that's what makes me special. All of you on here are different. You all have something unique about you, but that's what makes you you. That's what makes you special. Embrace that. Who wants to be like everybody else doing the same old repetitive, mundane things just because such and such told us we have to, right? No, do what makes you happy, right? Embrace the things that is different about you, right? Like I said, I used to get picked on in school, and if I would have let that continue, I would have never embraced me, right? So embrace everything about you that makes you you, no matter what society or any other type of you know, situation or group has to say about you. Um, I'm almost done, you guys. Okay. So so realize that beauty cannot be defined. It is what you see it as. Don't let any of these magazines, TV, or any models and all these kind of things that try to set the standard for beauty. Or you gotta have blind eyes, long hair, this long weave with these, Chanel, Gucci boots or whatever. All this, you know how TV does. TV makes you feel like you have to have these things to be beautiful. And I want you to know that whatever skin and whatever you have right now, you are beautiful just the way you are. No clothes, no shoes, no nothing else is going to make you less beautiful. Of course, it'll be suave. We like to get suave and chic, put us something a little on, but that's not going to stop you from being beautiful or not, right? So just remember that, right? Love you for you, right? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Take time out to calm your mind every day. Breathe in and out, clear your mind. So you have to take the time out to just chill, right? Especially, some of us, we're trading, we're building, we have a family, we have other businesses, we work. Life can get pretty hectic. But in order for us to keep a balanced lifestyle, we have to it won't take long for you just to sit back real quick, close your eyes, breathe in deep. Breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Focus on your breathing just for a little bit. Clear your mind, because when you got chatter in your mind, it's going to affect. And that brings me to, so we are number 12, but that I put something in there. Clean your environment. If you have a cluttered environment, you have a cluttered mind. If it's too much stuff on my desk, I start to get really like fidgety. Like, I don't like a lot of clutter, because godliness is close to cleanliness. So when you clean, right, it's not cluttered, you can focus. The feng shui in your office or in your car or in your house, everything is flowing. When you got a hunk of clothes in the corner, that's clutter. The energy is not fully moving around. Your mind is going to be cluttered, because as within, so without, as above, so below. So what you see on the outside reflects in your inside. So 9 times out of 10, if you're living a cluttered life on the outside, your mind is cluttered, right? And if you want to fully love yourself, then you're going to make sure that you have a clean environment so that your mind can be clear. So that's something to keep in mind. Be real with yourself. You honestly be real with yourself. I want you to be real with yourself. And like today, I had to be real with myself. I've been traveling. I've been coming in this office, dropping stuff off, in and out. My office was like, whoa. I was like, not today, baby. And I felt cluttered. I did. My mind felt cluttered. I couldn't think straight. So I took today. That's why I was like, look, I'm not answering anybody's calls. I'm sitting here cleaning up. So be real with yourself. Ask yourself, where do you need to clean up your life at, right? We're almost done, you guys. Follow your passion. So the thing that gets you excited, right? That thing that makes you excited always. Whatever that is, follow it. If you like to bake cakes, be the best cake baker there is out there. Because your passion should be how you make money. If you love to bake cakes, start checking in to see how you can sell your cakes. You don't have to have no big establishment yet. Shoot, sell them cakes off. I will sell cakes off Instagram, have them sold, right? I will set up somewhere and sell them cakes. Whatever it is, follow your passion, you guys. We're probably going to stop at about 15, and we'll finish the other ones on Sunday. I'm going to give you 2 more, and we'll finish the other 15 next Sunday. But this will be enough for you to start with. So I'm going to tell you 2 more. Be patient but persistent. So so very important. So very important, especially when it comes to trading. We live in a microwave popcorn, I want it now society. So when we don't get the results now, we give up in 30 days. When we don't get the results now, we want to quit. When we don't get the results now, IML is a scam. When we don't get the results now, we want a team hop. Right? Oh, well this team is not doing this and this mentor is not doing that. So I'm gonna go to somebody else's inbox and see if they'll let me on their team. And then you go over there and then you do the same thing. No matter who team you own, if you not doing the work, you could be on the baddest team there. I had people from Dr. Spiller come to the team. And when they signed up and came to our team, guess what? They didn't show up for themselves and they end up quitting. So it's not the team, it's you. It's you. Literally, right? So just be patient, you guys. Remember, celebrate your wins. Everything is going to come, but you got to be persistent. Meaning, yes, it's going to come, but you still got to put action in. You can't be like, whoa, nobody's signing up with me, but you're not talking to a certain amount of people a day. Or you're not sharing enough on social media. Or you can't be like, oh my gosh, Isis, I need you to do a one-on-one training with me on Forex, but you haven't been to the IML TV. How that work, right? So be patient with the process, but be persistent. Self-love is forever evolving. Every day we're going to learn how to love ourselves more and more and more. Every day I'm learning how to love myself more and more and more. That's why I set boundaries. On the weekend, I'm off. Don't hit me up on the weekend talking about a three-way, right? I got to honor my boundaries. I got to have time off to myself to focus on my personal problems, right? So stay patient. Know that self-love is a process, you guys, but it's something that needs to be practiced daily. But it can take a lifetime to master this. But you just can't be like, I'm gonna do it for 5 days, and then you just give up and you quit, and you're not consistent, and you be like, it's still not working for me. But I'm like, but were you consistent? Right? So at the end of the day, it's us. The last one for the night, guys, and we're gonna dive into some brand building, is be mindful of what you think, feel, and want. Live your life in ways that truly reflect this. You guys, I know you hear it so much. Law of attraction, thoughts become things, but we know it, but do we know it? We hear it, but do we apply it? We hear it, but do we enter and overstand it? A lot of things we hear, yeah, that's the truth. Woo! I see a lot of people. You do a post, they be like, "I feel you, Isis. I feel you." But then when it's time for them to sign up, it be like crickets. So do you feel it? Feel it like for real? Like it's penetrating your mind? Like you really, 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 really get it? Or is it still falling on deaf ears? So it's going to take time for us, family, to watch what we think, feel, and want, because we've been so programmed to not know that our words create our very, 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 very actual reality. So if you're getting frustrated, ain't nobody signing up with me, these people, guess what? You're throwing all of that out there. Bow, bounce like bullets. Boom, 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 all in your reality. Boom, boom, boom. Guess what? Ain't nobody gonna come sign up. You done shot the bullets out, right? You done shot the bullets out. Ain't nobody coming. I can't trade. I can't do this. I'm not a good trader. Did this. Oh, you can't? Oh, universe. Boom, boom, boom. You can't. That's all you're gonna get back. Can't. It's literally like a genie. What you put out at this genie, the genie gonna bring back to you. So every day I have to watch my thoughts, because sometimes those little thoughts, they creep in. Oh, so I gotta stop myself. I gotta be my own psychologist. Oh, so you realize what you just said, right? Because I kept saying, man, yo, what's going on with everybody? Nobody has any money, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, well, wait a minute. That's the type of reality I'm painting. the canvas of my reality, I'm painting. I have to change my TV program and start to paint a different picture. Everyone around me is wealthy and successful. When it's time for me to go on the trip, I'm able to call friends and they able to pick up and go on that trip without saying they don't have the money. Everybody that comes to my business already believes in the business. They come with a conscious mindset. Whatever it is, that's what I have to start speaking. And I didn't notice it at first. I was like, wait a minute, Isis. You keep speaking about what you see instead of creating what you want to see. And I had to change right then and there. So trust me, you guys, this ain't no overnight process. This is a continuation. But the better you get at it, the easier it is for you to slow your mind down to be able to be the master of your mind. Right now, a lot of us, our mind is the master over us, meaning we cannot stop and consciously realize what we're thinking or what's going on. So it takes time. It really does take time. But time we have, you guys, time we have. So we definitely want to start on it because it's so very important, you guys. All of these things affects all of us in life. Okay, so I hope you guys got some value for that. I really hope that you imply some of these, because writing it down is cute, hearing me is cute, but applying it is another thing. And you could tell who's applying it by their actions, by their transformation. You can see it, right? So just definitely don't take that for granted, what I told you guys today. Please don't take it for granted. Okay, so really quick, anybody want to speak on anything really quick before we go into the next 20 minutes? Anybody want to come off mute and kind of like express anything?
Hey, Coach, I just want to say thank you for all your talks, inspirations. I know there's been many times that I'll just J-boss everybody, by the way. Um, but you would definitely have kept me on task because I have been through all that. The doubts, the oops, I'm not getting enough, da 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 da. And most definitely from you and a lot of other mentors, it keeps you, on task. When you start to slip, don't worry. Everybody has those moments, but just work yourself way back and you'll get there. And that's where I'm at right there. We getting there. So we getting it in. And I want to just thank you for that, Coach. And everybody else, hey, we gonna go through them ups and downs, but don't stop the process. Just don't. That's it.
Yeah, J Boss. Peace and love, J Boss. Thank you so much for putting that in there. Something that stuck out to me when you said that is everybody goes through the ups and downs. Y'all think that I'm signing up people by the busload just like that? I just hit them up and they sign up, or I'm just hitting nonstop trades. Like, I'm in this with y'all. Like, people come, people go. I didn't see my team go from hundreds of people to 50 people to 30 people to 12 people back up, but I can't let that affect me. I can't get emotional about it. Oh my God, everybody left. I went from 1,000 to 150 to 150 to 600. Oh my God, I'm just gonna give up. No. No, right? Because I'm a master trader regardless of who stays in this with me, right? And I can't get emotional about it. You can't get emotional about it, you guys. So everybody goes through this. Chairman, master traders have their days where they don't hit, certain trades. They lose. We complaining about, oh, I lost $5 in my account. Try losing thousands. If you cannot lose $5 and be okay with that, what you gonna do when you lose 1,000? Really, what you gonna do, right? So we're all in this together, family. We all in this together, right? So let's go in really quick. We got about 15 minutes. I want to kind of speak on we have people in here, and if you're not interested in manifesting to and free, or if you're not interested in building a business, thank you for being on the call. I don't want you to feel like you're pressured for this next part that I'm about to speak about. But really quick, you guys, you know, I get a lot of people asking like, well, how do I speak to people, or what do I say to people, or certain things like that. And so first and foremost, I know a lot of people is doing this, talking too much, right? Talking too much, trying to explain the whole program of let me tell you, I've been doing this for 2 years and I'm really suave with my talk. But I do not sit and tell people everything of what it is. You don't want to do that. I don't care how suave you are, right? Not even Chad does that, right? It's really, really simple, you guys. And it's consecutive. It's the same thing over and over and over and over and over again, right? So, for example, let me give you a little skit. I'm outside. I'm at Walmart. I see somebody that looks like they can be, like, there's something about them. I got to talk to them. Hey, man, I'll make up anything to talk to them about, you know? But I'm not going to lie and be like, them shoes is cute and the shoes is ugly, right? But if I see somebody, yo, girl, them shoes is nice. You look good today. How's your day going? Oh, okay. Are you from Atlanta? Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, well, look, I'm about to live out here. I got a quick question for you. Have you heard about the new money app? Girl, you ain't never heard about the new money app? Look, I got to get ready to go. My kids is in the car. I'm just making up something right now, okay, you guys? My kids is in the car, but look, it's this free app that you can download. It's going to help you generate full-time income part-time, and the best thing about it is it's a free app. If you're interested, let me get your number real quick. You guys, people give out information left or right like Skittles. Let me get your number real quick. We have some in-town meetups and some online presentations that can describe to you more what it is. Can I get your number? Sure. Boom. Take the number. I didn't tell her nothing about Forex. I didn't try to explain to her iMarkets Live, Christopher Terry, it's the foreign exchange market. You could put those little things in there. All I asked her is, did she hear about the new money app? That's it. It's a free app that you can download, generate full-time income, part-time. When I take her phone number, if she in Atlanta, I'll try to get her to come to a Taco Tuesdays. If I take her number and she can't come to Taco Tuesdays, I do a Wednesday Zoom call every Wednesday at 8 o'clock. If I can't do it, I normally post it and tell you guys I can't do it, right? Or you send them a video. A lot of people say, well, what videos can you send to prospects? Guess what? Google, YouTube is your best friend. It's your best friend. Because 9 times out of 10, yes, ask the community, because the community can have some great videos that you may not know about. But let's just say they didn't get to you in enough time. Go to Google. Go to YouTube. IML presentation 10 minutes. Booyah. It's right there. Right? And then you can find out. This one's 4 months ago, so it's barely new. Right? We also have a YouTube channel, you guys, which this video, I think it was recorded. I think it's automatic recorded. I don't know. But I think I fixed it. I was supposed to have fixed it. So really quick, you guys, and don't worry, because tonight at 10 o'clock, everybody should be on the Chairman 10 mentorship call, because Brandon Boyd is going to go over the prospecting, like the deep, like the step-by-step. So definitely join that. I'm just giving you a little bit of something of what I do all day. Right? So as this loads up, another thing is, it's the same thing on social media, right? It's the same thing. I'll put the link in our group, but it's the same thing with social media, you guys. Hold on. My computer's kind of slow. I wanted to just show you the conversations. You really want to hit mass people. If you got 100 people on your Facebook only, hit all 100 of those people up. How do you do that, Isis? Hey, how you doing today? What are you grateful for? This is what I ask people, because it gets people talking. They be like, damn, ain't nobody never asked me what I'm grateful for. I'm grateful for my mother and my family. 9 times out of 10, they're going to ask you what you grateful for. Oh, man, I'm grateful for learning this new skill set. You ever heard about the new money app? So sometimes I go straight in. because I'm already asking them what they're grateful for, and in return, they're going to ask me. And if they don't ask me, I'm still going to tell them, oh, that's nice. Well, yeah, I'm grateful that I just learned this new skill set using this money app. Have you ever heard of it? So right then and there, sometimes I just go right in and invite people to the call, or invite people to a video, or invite people to Taco Tuesdays, right? Or I have a normal conversation going over the phone. Oh, how are you doing today? I see you on my Facebook page and we never talked before. How are you doing today? Where are you from? How is your family? You're just having a conversation, to be honest, you guys. You're literally just having a conversation. But you can reach 50 people a day by sending the first 25 the same message, and then maybe you send the other 25 another message. And you're literally talking to them not all day, because you should be asking them. Suppose you don't use the New Money app. You can also say, because you're asking them about their money and you're asking about their recreation. Well, let me ask you something, Susie. I know you work at AT&T, but do you keep your income options open? I got into this New Money app thing. I got into this New Money app thing, and it's been working really good for people in my community. Even if you're not getting the results you see the results all around you. You see people all around you making money. So you may not have your results, you borrow somebody else's results. So yeah, they do this webinar every Wednesday at 8 o'clock, or Chad's. Yeah, they do a webinar on Thursday. Can you make it? So I'm talking, but I'm getting to the point of introducing to see if they have any other income options that they keep open, and then get them on a call. Right? That's pretty much it. So one thing, because like I said, one of the chairmen is going to break it down tonight, is lifestyle. If you are not sharing nothing about you, if you're just posting all day long, you should be trading. Hit my inbox up, Forex, Bitcoin on the move. A lot of people, you can put that on there, but a lot of people don't know what Forex is. They don't know what trading is. When you post the harmonic scanner, yes, it's good. I'm not saying don't do it, because that's good. But when you post it up there, don't nobody know what a harmonic scanner is, right? So you got to flip-flop it. You got to mix it up, right? So yes, you want to take a picture of you at your computer, on TradingView, or on the on harmonic scanner. That's good. That's good. You want to do that. Don't get me wrong, you do. But you want to start showing lifestyle. When we was at the cookout this Thursday for the people in Atlanta, all of that should have been on social media. When you out at the park with your son or your daughter, make a caption. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm learning how to create generational wealth so that me and my son don't have to worry about XYZ, blah, 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 blah. It's just you and a picture of your son. People love pictures. People love lifestyle. They do. You traveling to Vegas for something else. Post a picture of you in the plane. I'm back in the air again. Travel, trade, transform. I'm so happy and grateful that I'm learning how to trade. You get what I'm saying? You just post, but post about you. Like what you going through. Post your journey. Today I just placed my first trade, y'all. I made $1. They want to know who you are, D. They want to know who you are, Quest. They want to know who you are, J Boss. They want to know you. So you got to share more of you, your voice, your pretty, beautiful face on social media. Social media is the fastest way to reach people on global scales. I have went to places and people come up to me and say, "Are you Isis Love? I follow you on Instagram." I'm like, "Oh, I don't know." My videos reach people on mass levels, right? But that's how you want to have it. You got to take advantage of this social. Look at this. I don't even know what this person is, but they probably seen one of my posts. So yes, I'm posting about Forex, but I'm also showing people my everyday life. Okay, I don't know what this is. Okay, so and see, when people show me stuff like this, I go around and I'll show them I send them a video or I send like my presentation call. But needless to say, you guys, when you start showing lifestyle, you really become a fish. You become the fish. You become like the fish just come to you. You don't even have to put the pole out no more. The fish just jump up on the boat. They just flopping on the boat like, I'm ready, right? Seriously. I'm so serious, right? So, and a lot of you guys can attest for that because a lot of you guys are starting to go live more. Key Love, I see Key Love transforming. She went from not going live, not really being out, to now going live, sharing videos, sharing inspiration, sharing pictures of herself. She out walking her dog. People are starting to pay attention now. People are starting to pay attention. They may not be ready to sign up right now and then. Trust me, they lurking. People lurk. People lurk like this. They looking behind. They looking. They really looking. Trust me, they looking. I see people look at my freaking Instagram, Facebook story always. I can see everybody that looks at my story. People are watching. They waiting. They scary, but they gonna eventually take a leap. That's just people. That's what they do, right? So take advantage of social media. If you are afraid to get on camera and you on this call right now and you want to build, you are going to have to break that shyness. That's how you gonna build and you shy. It don't work like that, you guys. Okay, so in a nutshell, anybody have any questions really quick? Because like I said, a 10 o'clock call is gonna cover a lot. I know some guys I know you guys have questions because you be in my inbox.
Hey, Coach, you answered some of the questions for me already, so I'm just seeing what's going on.
Got you, J Boss. Yeah, J Boss, he be on it. Thank you for hitting me up, J Boss.
Thank you, Coach.
Got you. So, anybody have anything, you guys, like anything, like how do you do this, blah, blah. I mean, like, come on, spit it out. Because I mean, if you guys don't have any questions, maybe I answered them all. But if you have any questions later, please don't hesitate to hit me up. And also, you guys, just like stay in touch. Like, it's a two-way street. You cannot expect me to hit you up every day, daily. But if we hit each other up, or hey, just want to hear your voice, we meet each other halfway, right? Like, we all have busy lives. Like, we all have different things. We have kids. We have this. We got that. You know, I'm mentoring a lot of people. I'm traveling. I got a relationship. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. But if we all collectively just hit each other, hit me up personally, you know, I know what's going on. I know, you know, if you need help with something. But if you don't never really speak, I don't even know if you even there anymore. Like, what's popping? What's going on, right? Because only a few is going to show up. Not everybody's going to show up. So I only can see the people that's showing up, right? So, you know, J Boss has a good habit of just hitting me up. Hey, Coach, I know it's about to be the weekend. I'm just checking up on you, seeing what's going on. And I may not reply there, or I might just send him a message and he know I'm going to hit him back. So, you know, just a two-way street, you guys. Like, it will really do some justice that we both try to hit each other up, because things do get busy, especially when you have, you know, 30 to 40 people that you have to reach out to. So, you know, just a two-way street, you guys, so we can just keep the communication clear and I can aid you on this journey. So if nobody has any other questions, you guys, Chad's call is at 9 o'clock. Is this recording? Oh, it's recording. Yes, I set it up some kind of way. So Chad's call is at 9 o'clock, you guys. And then right after that, and this is every Sunday, so this is no surprise. I do mine at 8. Chad does his at 9. And if you didn't know, there's always a 10 o'clock 7-figure mentorship call where you're getting the nuggets from other chairmen. So tonight, for everybody that stayed on this line that lets me know that you want to build, be on that call, because he's going to break it down to you how to speak with people. So be on that call, you guys, okay? So I love you guys. Oh, one thing I wanted to cover, the room in Dallas 13th to the 15th. We're going to get the room from September 12th, which is that Thursday, up until that Monday. So the event is over with on Sunday, but if you didn't want to leave right away and you wanted a day to relax and chill and get up the next day, that's how we're doing it. So everybody for the whole week is $100. So that $100 is going to cover the Thursday, the Friday, the Saturday, and the Monday, all right, for the whole week. So some things to keep in mind really quick is, so that's for your stay. So the goal is for everybody, we're really not going to be there, to be honest, because we're going to be at the convention almost all day. Like, we're going to be there to shower, to do some training, to chill. But the goal is for everybody just to pitch in on some groceries, right? Or buy your own type of groceries if you want to just have your own little stuff to the side. But if we can make it communal, everybody could just pitch in and just buy some stuff for the house so it can be more affordable for everybody. Now, the other thing to keep in mind is this room is probably about 20 minutes away from the convention center. So with that being said, you could Uber there or you can rent a car. Me personally, I'm probably going to rent a big car, and whoever wants to put in for that truck, or because last time I had like an 8-passenger truck, whoever wants to put in on the truck, let me know. But it's going to be a couple of us that's probably going to need 2 trucks. So if somebody else wants to step up and be like, look, I'll get a car in my name, everybody send me the money, that's cool too. But I do want you guys to keep that in mind, that transportation will not be provided, not unless you're going to be going half on a rental car with somebody, which last time I think everybody did $30 for that rental car I got for the whole week. So those are some things to keep in mind. I am accepting payments. You could do partial payments. So the first payment, if you want to do the first payment, is going to be on the what's today's date? Oh, snap. The first payment is actually on the 11th. So the first payment, I'm going to be taking the first payments on the 11th. And then let me see my calendar really quick. That's just to secure your place, because I'm going to also extend this out a little bit to like 3 or 4 or 5 other people that's not with Generation 12, but they don't really have a mentor. So I kind of mentor them as well. So we'll take the first payment on the 11th. Whoever has their $50 already, you want to go ahead and secure your spot, because it's only going to be about 16 people in this house. So definitely keep that in mind. So the first payment starts on the 11th, and then the final payment needs to be in on the 31st. So $50, or you could do the full total of $100 on the 11th. But on the 31st, the payment should be in, so we can secure it at that rate, because I'm putting out in the universe that when the 31st comes, we can go ahead and drop that money on the room and have it already, because the further we wait, the more the house is going to be. And this house is dope. I'm going to put it in a chat bar, and y'all let me, it's 2 of them. It's hard to decide, but y'all let me know, because one of them has like 2 floors. It has like 6 smart TVs. I just imagine like charts all over the place. There's a pool. So I'm going to send y'all the 2, and y'all let me know how y'all feel. But let's go ahead and get on Chad's call. I love you guys. Have a nice night.